Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do rise to support Senator Sigei's statements in regards to the issue of our great experienced journalists who have undergone the inhumane and the saddest situations when they're on the ground diligently doing their work. As a government, we've been championing for job opportunities. You realize that we have journalists who are even freelancing to be able to make their earning. And because of poor leadership, Mr. Speaker, the environment becomes unconducive. I want to state that, Mr. Speaker, the Committee of Security that is led by Honorable Cheptumo, and I think the Vice Chair is Senator Karen, I would want to urge, actually this time she puts her phone down and looks at this issue with much more priority as a committee. Senator Karen, as the Vice Chair, I want you to prioritize the issue of our journalists. Journalists need to have and exercise their freedom in this country. It is because of them that we were able to know about the issue of Shakahola. It is sad also to remember the issue that happened in Meru for one of the great young men, none other than Sniper, Mr. Speaker. We've advocated for young people to do what we call content creation. And then someone takes their life because they do not want them to speak, to freely speak as per, what they pertain to speak about. It is the high time that the members of the fourth estate be let to freely conduct their role. We are working with them very closely in this parliament, and I want to really appreciate them this afternoon because we've walked a very good journey with them. Of course, looking at Senator Hamida's statement, I want to agree with Senator Sifuna that as SBC and with the leadership of the SBC that is here, led by none other than you, Mr. Speaker, we will be able to look deeper into fastening. But we've started very well this particular year because we've prioritized bills that are within the Committee of the Whole. We've moved, and I see today we might move more. But I want to, Senator Olekina said about Senator Hamida. I noted as the Vice Chair of Finance and Committee that we have another bill that has been presented by my sister, Senator Hamida, that looks at the amendments of the PFM Act. And I've raised this issue in SBC because this House, we are 67 senators. It is our goal to ensure that we support and achieve the legislation business of our colleagues. And so in that regard, I think with the leadership of the Finance Committee, we will look further because we were also liaised with the Majority Leader, Aaron Cheriot, in the regard to your bill of the PFM Amendment Act. I promise you, this time that bill is in my committee, and we'll be able to get to the bottom. Thank you, my senator of Nairobi, Senator Sifuna, for reading in my absence my statement on our children in Mwiki Primary, Mr. Speaker. And I think you had earlier brought in a motion that was to be tabled in this House to look at the infrastructure of our schools, and especially the county of Nairobi, where everybody is wanting to ensure that their kids are in this school. We have the same problem, Mr. Speaker, of the school infrastructure in BD Primary School, where every parent wants to see that their children are in BD Primary School. Yes, it's one of the best schools in public primary schools in this Nairobi, but the safety of our children matter. The infrastructure that the Ministry of Education approves matter for our children. It is sad. The other day we saw in Oshol Primary School, still in Nairobi, whereby a kid drowned in a swimming pool, by the watch of the school management, Mr. Speaker. All said, Mr. Speaker, I support. Thank you so much.